Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to F1 Manager 2024 and another part of our Lotus Road to Glory career mode. Today we are back with the Brazilian Grand Prix. Last time out we, of course, won the sprint race. It was a really good performance in the end, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on today. We are going to change the setups very slightly. Of course, Kimi Antonelli was struggling with his setup, but still did very well. Won the race, and yeah, well, we've got a dry qualifying coming up. We'll see what our true pace is, and then, of course, we will get into a wet race. But we're edging closer and closer to championship victory. It's very, very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing where we get to. Absolutely lovely lap there. 107.9 from Antonelli. Ricciardo 4/10 off. It has been pretty much that story this weekend with our two drivers. Ricciardo's been the slightly slower of the two. Kimi Antonelli has been very comfortable, in all honesty. And I think that could be the case. Obviously, Daniel's won the last two Grand Prix. Don't count him out of anything. But at present, he's not even in the top 10. Well, he's struggling to be in the top 10. Verstappen has gone slightly quicker. We are going to send them out on a second lap. Let's see what can be done here. Oh dear. Is he okay?
Sorry. Mate, I f***ed up.
Oh yeah. Just might as well bring them in. Not fantastic from our boys there on their second run. Yeah, bit of a mistake from Antonelli, maybe. A bit of pressure getting to him. But we will see. Pity about Daniel Ricciardo there. Let's go for something like that. And let's get ourselves into Q2. Again, we'll send them straight out there. Hopefully this time Antonelli will not make a mistake. There we go, 107.3 this time. That is a huge lap. Half a second down this time, Ricciardo, which is pretty much what Antonelli managed last time. That is a monster lap from Kimi. It really is. It should be more than enough to get ourselves through into qualifying 3. Ricciardo through in second at present. Hamilton goes 9th. What about Albon? He's up into 7th there. Now Alonso having another crack. Let's see if he goes any quicker. No quicker Alonso this time. Verstappen's out there putting in a hot lap. And he goes second. But yeah, still 3/10 off Antonelli's time, but the big shock is Lewis Hamilton going out in Q2. Let's head into Q3 then. Yeah, I think just go for that. It's a shame. In Q3, gonna have two brand new sets of tyres. We're gonna send them out on their own schedules. Let's ride on board with Danny Rick. We'll see how Antonelli compares to him. So an 18.4 for both of them in that first sector. Daniel Ricciardo's got no traffic ahead of him. So coming around this middle sector, 33.6. Antonelli's going to take a little while to get to that point. Antonelli coming around now. 33.7, but it's a 107.8
at the end of the lap
for Ricciardo. Antonelli over the line, he goes second. Neither of those laps anywhere near what we produced in Q2. And Alonso has taken advantage of that. I'll send Ricciardo back out there. I think he'll get another go at this.
That is currently P3.
It's a good lap. If you could keep your pace up on the in lap.
Okay, understood.
Right. Now will Daniel get in for another lap here? I'm not sure he will. It's going to be very, very tight.
Just get some brake temp here.
Copy.
I think just about will, I think. It's going to be very tight. Oh no, there's the checkered flag. He's just missed out. So Daniel Ricciardo, only 4th. Antonelli goes quickest in that first sector. About a 10th quicker than what Ricciardo managed last time out. Tsunoda has currently got pole position. Here comes Antonelli through the middle sector. That's not a very good time. And he comes up to the start-finish line, and I don't think it's going to be enough to usurp Tsunoda. It's not. And it's only 5th. 4th and 5th for our boys. That is not great. Verstappen only 2nd. Alonso's the only one. That can change it, but he's already put in his fastest lap. So it's Yuki Tsunoda, the man who was on sprint pole. He is on pole position for tomorrow's race. That is huge. And only 4th and 5th for our boys, even though they were just a 10th off in the end. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Can you believe it? I mean, that 107.3 was by far and away the quickest time of the entire session. I don't really know where that time came from, but it's Yuki Tsunoda on pole position. Fabulous.
There's a terrific atmosphere here in Interlagos as the drivers prepare for 71 laps of scintillating action.
Brazil loves a home racer, and none more so than the brilliant Ayrton Senna. His victory here at Interlagos in 1991, fighting a broken gearbox, is one of the most emotional moments in F1 history.
The Sao Paulo track is beautifully designed to present an enticing challenge for teams and drivers alike. Between medium-speed S-corners, hill climbs, and the high-speed section after Junsao, this circuit calls for cars to have a balanced setup to succeed here. The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Okie dokie then, that's going to be an incredible race with rain involved as well. So let's have a look at the strategy then, and we are expecting it to be raining the whole time in this race, and that is quite interesting. So yeah, what can be quite difficult though is getting the strategy right, and I think quite honestly we're probably going to have to try and mix it up a little bit. We have got multiple sets of intermediates. I think possibly keeping the intermediates fresh might be the way to go. That looks like it's 10 seconds quicker doing it that way. Maybe if we do that. Let's give it a go. Yeah. Okay. We're actually going to take a lap of fuel out. We haven't done that for a while, but I just want to give us a little bit of an advantage, particularly at the start of this race. But yeah, the pace didn't seem to be fully there, so I'm intrigued at how we're going to get on here. Let's get into it.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. If Pierre Gasly's feeling the pressure, he's certainly not showing it.
At the back of the pack with a disappointing P19 grid position, surely the only way is up from here.
But there's no more time left. We've got a race on our hands. Who will win? Only time will tell. Here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's
Lights out. Away we go then for this Brazilian Grand Prix. And here goes Daniel Ricciardo having a look down the inside of Fernando Alonso. It's an important move early on in this race, but Yuki Tsunoda leads out of turn 1. Verstappen is second. Antonelli following in 5th place at the moment. Remember, he is going to be uber aggressive in his stints today. He is going to be trying to do an extra pit stop, but pushing the tyres as hard as he can and having fresh tyres at certain points. So here we go then with Daniel Ricciardo.
How's the condition?
This is a bit of a chance on Max Verstappen early on. And Daniel is going to make it past, isn't he? Down the inside he goes. Beautiful manoeuvre from Daniel Ricciardo. And he is up into second. Of course, 1 in Austin, 1 in Mexico. He's wanting to keep that streak going and keep his championship hopes alive. Antonelli heads down the inside of Verstappen there. Alonso is up to 3rd right now. But can we get anywhere near to Yuki Tsunoda with Daniel here? That's a big question. And yeah, there goes Daniel Ricciardo. He's already more than a second ahead. Antonelli has got himself into 3rd place right now. And this is looking pretty good from our two boys. And Antonelli remains in 3rd place for now. Daniel Ricciardo drops down to aggressive. He is going to be trying his best to get up to the back of Yuki Tsunoda, but it's not guaranteed. Now, Antonelli will be trying to make it past his teammate. He's right in the slipstream. And he might be trying into turn 4 here. And this looks like it could be a chance for Antonelli down the inside. What a move from the World Championship leader. He's back up into 2nd now. And just 2.7 seconds behind Yuki Tsunoda. But of course, tyres are going to be an issue for Antonelli. And that's going to be the real interesting thing about this stint, is Antonelli is going to go quicker. And because there's no DRS, presumably he will stay in front. Although the slipstream does seem pretty powerful here. And there goes Fernando Alonso having a little gander around the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. Doesn't manage to get in front right now. Yeah, let's zoom it forward, and there you go. Ricciardo has been passed by Alonso, and Alonso now having a look at Kimi Antonelli. This is very interesting, but what is the most interesting is that Yuki Tsunoda, a couple of seconds out in front, looking very, very comfortable. A quick look at tyres. Yeah, wow, look at Tsunoda. He is looking after his tyres as well. That is huge. Anyway, we have got safety car.
Recharge button on.
Okay.
Recharge on.
Delta positive is good.
And it's Lewis Hamilton.
Now we're with Lewis
What
Hamilton.
could be his last ever Brazilian Grand Prix.
Just flies into that crash.
Just,
Thankfully,
yeah,
though, they
locked
come-
up, and there was no getting out of that one. He is out.
Russell is pitted.
And lots of people
Down
have
the
come
pits.
in.
Oh, that's a slow one.
We are not going to be one of those people.
Pack is high. Okay.
And what this has done is brought us back towards Yuki Tsunoda. Everybody from Hulkenberg downwards has pitted and put a new set of soft tyres on. Okay, safety car is ending.
Okay, safety car in this lap. Just get ready for the safety car restart.
Copy. We need to push.
Let's close this gap to Sonoda a bit.
Overtake available.
So here we go. Can Antonelli get himself past Yuki Tsunoda? That's a big question. Because Tsunoda had a very comfortable 2.5 second lead, didn't he? These tyres are so much better than those around him. Well, there goes Verstappen through. It's not great so far, is it? Yellow flags out there.
There's a yellow flag now.
Let's make Schumacher. Yeah. Can Antonelli get past Tsunoda here?
Pack is low.
He's got a nice run. He's got a very nice run. Is he going to go around the outside? He does, and Antonelli into the lead here in Brazil. But Tsunoda still there, still fighting. Right, time to zoom it forward a little bit. Tell Antonelli avoid high-risk curbs. And get those tyre temps down a little bit. Oh, red flag.
Red flag, Daniel. Red flag.
Red flag. So that is gonna
There's a car hit the barrier.
bring us. Oh, it was Magnussen into the barrier. He went, and well, it's not the worst incident we've ever seen. But there you go. That will bring Antonelli onto a brand new set of intermediate tyres. Daniel Ricciardo onto a brand new set as well. And it's another standing start here. I told you this was going to be a dramatic race, didn't I? Here we go.
We are all set and ready once more. And it's
Lights out, away we go then.
Mode push.
And straight away, we are off and running.
Keep chipping away.
And Bottas desperately trying to get past Daniel there. Now, Antonelli needs to use his performance and get himself well ahead of this crowd now. It's going to be tough. Well, there goes Ricciardo on at Verstappen, up to 4th now. And now let's keep pushing with Kimi Antonelli. And there goes Ricciardo. He is past Alonso into 3rd. Tyres seem to be
Pack is low.
a little bit nicer than anybody else's there.
Yep, understood.
I'm going to keep pushing with Antonelli on his tyres. Yeah, Tsunoda's pace is just so good. Antonelli able to stay in front of him for now, but
Daniel, how's the track now?
The track is dry. Won't be for long.
Yeah, it's too dry for Inters.
I think Antonelli just got past because of DRS there. There we go, DRS again. Nicely done.
Good job.
And that was probably the last bit of DRS that we'll get this race. And used it to good effect. So top 5 are pulling away slightly. And now Antonelli starting to pull away from Tsunoda, which I think is really important. When is he coming in? He's going to be coming in around about lap 47. Antonelli very much is starting to find that pace now, which is good. We're going to just drop his aggression to aggressive. Should allow his tyres to just last that little bit longer. Realistically, Ricciardo needs to stay ahead of Verstappen, but this isn't really happening. By the way, look at this. Fernando Alonso is through on Antonelli. What a move that is. Fernando Alonso striking back in this championship battle.
How is the track?
Let's try again. Will allow Antonelli to use DRS here. Almost went down the inside of Alonso. Top 3 very close. There goes Antonelli desperately trying to get past, but didn't happen. We're back to damp conditions now. Tsunoda's in. Thinking we need to box to cover him, essentially. So we will try and do that. So here he comes then. Kimi Antonelli into the pit lane. Needs to be a good pit stop. It's 2.4. It's not fantastic. It's only 7th place right now. It's not quite going our way today so far. But he has come out ahead of Tsunoda, and we have got VSC, which has now turned into a full safety car.
Safety car deployed. Safety car.
And
Recharge
bring
on.
in
Delta positive.
Ricardo, let's have a little look at what happened.
So heading into turn
And it's Liam
1
Lawson, and is that Mick
here. Not a lot of wiggle
Schumacher
room here.
or
And
Stroll?
you can see how the cars come together, and they'll have to pick
Yeah.
themselves up after.
Nasty.
laps this lap.
So
Yep,
Lawson's out.
understood.
We just need to manage a bit more.
See Ricciardo coming in to the pits now. As is
Okay.
Fernando Alonso. Verstappen stays out.
He's out of the car
Ricciardo comes
already.
back.
And there's
Is
gravel
he going to
and
be in
debris
front
on
of
the track.
Antonelli here? Not quite. I think Antonelli's just going to be in front, but Alonso has jumped Antonelli. Russell and Gasly are ahead of Alonso. Okay.
Okay, right now you're P7.
Next car is Sonoda.
He's 1.3 behind. Car
This
behind
is
him,
going to
Lando.
be very, very interesting, isn't
0.8.
it? We'd have preferred a few laps
Safety car in this lap.
behind
For
safety
the
car, I
restart,
think.
we suggest use overtake at past throttle.
Understood.
Can push even more. You got it, dude.
So here we go. Kimi Antonelli versus Russell versus Gasly versus Verstappen. But first, his championship rival, Fernando Alonso, who's currently just in front of him on track. Really important that we stay close. Ricciardo following Tsunoda as well. And there goes Alonso past Russell. And Antonelli does the same thing. He's going to get Alonso as well. He's got the momentum. Well, just didn't quite have the pace right at the end there. But he's going to try, I think, into turn 4. He goes down the inside. That's a huge move for Kimi Antonelli, up to 3rd now. And he needs to keep these tyres in check, keep them nice until the end of this race. He's not far behind Gasly. He's not far behind Max Verstappen.
No more overtake.
Ricciardo, meanwhile, has got past Yuki Tsunoda.
Okay, understood.
That's an important move because we know Tsunoda
How's
is
the track?
fast. Dry conditions, that means we should have DRS next time around. So there goes Gasly past Verstappen for the lead. Verstappen, of course, has a mechanical fault. Right, here we go then. It's going to be DRS time. Oh, it should have been. It's not yet. Here it comes. Doesn't quite manage it just yet. And Gasly pulling out a nice lead here. There's the DRS, and Antonelli is through. That's an important move now. Will Verstappen let his teammate through? I would imagine he won't, because it's Max Verstappen. And he's not really a team player. Look at that, he's actually blocking off Fernando Alonso. But this is all helping Antonelli because he should be able to get past Gasly fairly easily. But Alonso is past Max Verstappen now. It won't be long until he is past here. There goes Ricciardo past Russell, back up into 5th place. Won't be long before Ricciardo is past Verstappen. And that'll be virtually net 3rd once, because I don't think Gasly's tyres are going to last until the end of this race. So here comes Antonelli using DRS again. He is through. Beautifully done. And now he takes the lead of this Grand Prix. No more DRS, and that really helps Antonelli. Alonso manages to get past. And Ricciardo is past Verstappen. Not too long, he's going to be past Pierre Gasly. We've got 18 laps to go. It's getting into squeaky bum time territory. Yeah, look at the tyres. This is where we're going to have a big advantage over the other guys around us, because we decided to look after our tyres in this final stint rather than make up ground quicker. But there we go, we are past Gasly, and now with a little bit of ERS I think we can close up on Fernando Alonso. And it could well be another 1-2 for the Lotus team. And you would say, strategy-wise, that's how we've done it, because we haven't really had the out-and-out pace today. But there could well be safety cars, there could well be red flags between now and the end of the race. So we've got to be vigilant for that. And here comes Daniel Ricciardo then. He's going to head down the inside of Fernando Alonso, and he is indeed through. Okay, right, time to zoom it forward a little bit then, as we are building our gaps to the cars behind. And we're desperate to get past Danny Rick here.
Is low.
So 3.5 seconds separate Kimi Antonelli and Daniel Ricciardo. So another second back to Fernando Alonso in 3rd. As it stands, Antonelli gaining another 11 points on Fernando. 10 laps to go, looking after these tyres really well. Unfortunately, Alonso, Tsunoda, Verstappen, they've not looked after them very well. And that now means that we should just be able to coast off into the distance.
It looks like to us it's not raining.
Well, look at this. This is interesting. It is going to be dry tyre weather very, very shortly. That's going to set up a bit of a sprint finish.
How's the track? How's the track?
So I'm going to bring Daniel in this lap. Come on to the soft tyres. Tsunoda pits as well, as does Max Verstappen. 2.2 seconds. And yeah, I think it is time. Now can Ricciardo come back out ahead of Daniel Ricciardo? He should do. But this is because of red flags and safety cars. The rain has actually stopped now. And here we come then. 2.093 seconds. Very, very nice. But here comes Daniel Ricciardo. Is he going to put in a purple final sector? No, not yet. He's coming around turn 1 and 2 now. He's still behind the Ferrari here. But there you go. Just 2.5 seconds separating the top two. But the main thing is, we are still the top two. And the fastest lap times are going to tumble. And here we go then. Daniel Ricciardo's going to be the first one over the line with a massively fast lap, a 1:12.8. And Tsunoda puts in a 1:12.2. Shows how quick he is this weekend, but I don't think he's going to manage to reach. Oh, boys. Antonelli is surely going to go quickest here, and he does. 3 laps to go. 1:11.7 there. 1:11.9 for Ricciardo. 3 laps to go. Can Antonelli hang on here? So what would be a rather lovely victory. Purple middle sector for Antonelli. We're starting to get towards qualifying times now. And there goes Antonelli. It's another brilliant lap. An 11.4. What did Ricciardo do? He did an 11.6. Alonso's just done an 11.4. Porsche does a 1:10.7. Where did that come from? Right. Here we go then. Final lap of this Brazilian Grand Prix is about to get underway. Daniel Ricciardo is chasing Kimi Antonelli for the victory here. Ricciardo's won the last 2 races, but Antonelli has been the stronger of the two this weekend. It's a 1:10.3 for Fernando Alonso. Can Antonelli better that? He goes green in sector 1. Ricciardo goes yellow. Now that Aston Martin could be a decent help if we can get into the DRS zone. We need this extra point really, if we can. Here comes Antonelli coming through that middle sector. It is purple. Question is he within a second of the guy in front? He's going to come over the line. Kimi Antonelli wins here in Brazil. It's not a fastest lap, unfortunately, meaning that fastest lap point will not go to him. Alonso comes over the line in 3rd. Tsunoda's 4th. Verstappen is going to come across the line in 5th. Bottas is going to finish in 6th place. Albon is 7th. Leclerc 8th. And then the 2 Williams cars. Quite wonderful to see. Porsche and Ocon rounding out the top 10.
When you get to the FIA, you need to turn the car fully off.
Well, very, very good indeed. A lovely race. Lots of crashes, but once again, it's that man, Kimi Antonelli, that comes out on top.
Karun, what a brilliant drive we just witnessed there.
Incredible. That was a really well-deserved win. They got their race strategy absolutely spot on.
And you love to see this. The whole team celebrating this magnificent result. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And from our team in Sao Paulo, a big thank you for joining us this weekend.
The next round of the season will see Formula One return to the States as the glitz and the glamour of Las Vegas awaits.
Right, okay then. A fantastic result for Antonelli then. He now increases his lead to 51 points in the championship. It's quite unbelievable, the turnaround in the second half of the year. He has been awesome, and he is so close now to sealing his first ever Drivers' World title and becoming the youngest ever world champion. Daniel Ricciardo is currently in third. He's only 12 points behind Fernando Alonso, and he will be looking to take second in the championship. We're on 781 points after another maxed out weekend. Very happy with that. Third and seventh in the pit stop championships, and that does help us out in that one as well. 1.1 million made in profit. So there you have it then. That is where we're going to be leaving it for today's episode. Race 22 is coming up next time in Las Vegas. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.